is me, Farwa. You're watching Farwa, and I'm Azral. And today's video, I'm gonna be telling you, does the sun move or not? So before I start the video, make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and also press the bell button so you can be notified every time I post a new video. So before I start this video, you guys guess any difference in today's video? If you do, comment down below because you will be getting the answer in the end of this video. So basically, the whole thing is, in old times, people used to say that the sun moves, but actually the earth moves because it's the southern hemisphere. Let me show you. You might be recognized of solar systems. I'm going to show you the picture of solar system. So this is our solar system. Basically, you could see that's our solar system. We have the sun and all our 8 planets. So yeah. So comment down below what is the difference, if you see any difference in today's video. So I have given you hint, and I hope you all can recognize the difference in today's video. So basically, we're gonna imagine this is the sun. I don't have any globe in my house, so I took a sanitizer. It was in round shape, the only found, and we're gonna imagine that this is the sun. So okay, so this is the earth we're gonna imagine, and this is the sun we're gonna imagine. So basically, if the sun is facing towards the earth, it means that basically it's the third planet and it's the only planet we live. So now let me show you. I need something to hold. Okay. So here it's divided into you might have recognized seasons. It's our summer, winter, autumn, spring. So these are all of our seasons. They're full seasons total. So basically, the reason how the seasons change, and so basically what happens that if, for example, the earth is facing towards the sun, it's divided into four quarters. It's divided into 4 quarters, and you recognize direction north, south, east, and west, because the sun rises up from the east and sets on the west. So basically, if we divide the pieces into 4, we give north, south, east, and west. So if the south is facing towards the sun, means that it is summer going on. And if the side without where the sun is not facing, that means it's winter because fading towards the moon. But it does have the day also happen in that time. So basically, the east and the west, these sides, if the south and the north are having summer and winter, means the east and the west are having autumn and spring. So when the months complete and the earth rotates, then the other sides change and it's their turn to have the other seasons. Just like, for example, south was having summer and now north is having summer and south is having the winter. So that's how it do, and it also changes the day and night. For example, the earth is divided into half. So, for example, if it's night going on, so means one side it's day going on and one side the night, which is facing the moon. And not only the moon gives the light, sun gives light to the moon. Remember, kids, sun gives light to the moon. That's why the moon is shining so bright, because sun is so bright and moon doesn't have any light. So that's why. And when a day completes, it changes again, and the other side is having the night and the other side is having this day. So that's how it happens, and it completes, and the earth rotates on its axis. If you guys are wondering what is axis, axis is basically a crossword line going crossword through our earth and in the middle of earth. But remember, kids, it's going crossword. So that's why the earth rotates like that, and that's why it's day, night, summer, spring, autumn, like that. So, and it also rotates like that, and it also moves on a circle as we saw it in the solar system. So there are rings all around our solar system. There are total 8 rings in our solar system, just because of the planets to move. So a year has 365 days, but not only our year in our earth, but you know what, not even the other planets, they don't have 365 days in a year because their rings are bigger. Because you saw Mercury has the smallest ring, that means it has the smallest number of days, Then Venus is the medium size and the Earth has 365 and same the other day is a repetition. So that's how it's done. So when and after the Earth they are giving number of more days and then the last planet was first there was 9 planets, but suddenly the last planet, the ninth planet was Pluto, but it has to be changed because it was like no people lived there. It was like such a bad planet. It was a disastrous planet. So it went into the black hole. I don't even know the story about the black hole because I'm not doing matrix. So that's why when I will come in 9th class, inshallah, I will learn about the black hole and I make sure make you guys learn. So, oh well, it's total 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Neptune has the biggest ring and the biggest days in a year, and then it's like most days in a number of a year. So basically, so now we know that the day and night changes. So now I'll ask you a really nice question. Most of people, majority has given the answer wrong. So I'm gonna ask that which planet is the hottest planet in the world? Mercury or Venus? In the universe, I mean. Mercury or Venus? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you guys have given Mercury, I know, but the answer is Venus. Because Mercury is the closest, that does not mean that it is the hottest. Actually, Venus is the hottest than Mercury. So Venus is the hottest planet in our universe. Okay, so the Earth is the only life we live. Mercury is the closest. Venus is the hottest. Mars is also a hot one, and no one, like, it's also disastrous. It's so hot. It's just like sun, but it's a quarter of a sun. So Jupiter is the biggest planet. Saturn has rings around it. Neptune is really cold planet, and Uranus is like a medium type of, sometimes it's sunny and day, and it's going crazy in Uranus. So now we know the planets. So yeah, so the planets again are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. And Pluto was a planet, but it's not counted now. We have total 8 planets now. Before it was 9, but now it's 8. Remember, 8. Now let's move and have a QA, a question answer, if you guys know. So, what do you think move? Does the Earth moves or the Sun moves? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is the Earth moves, because the Earth rotates in a circle like that, as I have told you. And it also has different poles, like North Pole and South Pole. So North Pole we have Christmas, and I don't know what these people say. We have North Pole. We have, I don't know what they say. So but Pakistan is located in the South Pole, and these countries which are so snowy when winter comes, they are located in the North Pole, in the upper side. And the Middle East countries are called the middlers. So these are what they call the middle countries. Okay, and now let's move on to the next question. How many directions are there total? 4 directions or 1,000 directions? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is 4 directions. And can you guys name them? North, South, East, which, remember, East is the one where sun rises and sets on the west. So you can remember that sun sets in the west, and it comes from, the sun rises from the east. So the next question is, how many days are there in a year? 365 or 1,000 days? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 365 days in a year. Okay, the last question is, and the final question is, how many planets do we have in our universe? 8 planets or 9 planets? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the answer is 8. So guys, yeah, you guys have been waiting for so much time, and I'll be telling the difference. The difference is this mic. I just got it online yesterday. People were complaining that your voice is not audible. I cannot hear your voice. I cannot hear you. What are you saying? Tell me again. So that's why I ordered a mic and I got it, and I hope now my voice is clear to you. And yeah, so basically stay safe, stay home. Bye. XOXO. Bye.